It's time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't live, believe. Don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't live, believe in me. Yeah.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. I said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't live, believe in me.
you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
Haha, there we go. Hello everybody, the buttons are working now and so am I. How's it going? Welcome back to fucking this god-forsaken town. Yup. Everywhere I go, this town wants to fucking kill me. But here we are. Back to the sickly town? Yup. Happy Friday to everybody involved, and those especially not involved. So, we're back. We're here to do some incredible things and some terrible things. But mostly terrible things. Because we are Daniel Dankovsky. Or Daniel Dankovsky. Also, I need to it didn't quite hit me. When we saved Vlad the Younger. He joined a harem? We straight up assigned Daniel Dankovsky to some sort, or not Daniel Dankovsky. We straight up assigned Vlad the Younger to be a part of a harem? I think? She calls it the Circle, but I am convinced that this thing is some sort of harem. Also, I don't know how that's going to pan out if or when she, turns turns into the other lady? So, oh yeah, and the military's in town. That small little thing. It's not really that big of a deal, but could be worse, could be bigger, could be a lot of things, but don't worry about it. It's fine. That being said, we definitely got our fucking work cut out for us right now. And, yeah, so we need to go and, fix everyone else's issues. I don't know why I'm telling you this is a new thing. We've been doing that the entire game. What is curious is I don't know where the fuck we're going with this because, Aglaia not being here changes a lot, and I don't know how to handle this. Like, besides the fact that we have the murder goblin who arrived in town, like, I'm not really sure what to think. So I'm just really just gonna have to go with the flow again. I don't know if I can blow up the town as Dankovsky, though. I'll be honest with you. There is part of me that really, like, I'm gonna need some real valuable evidence to blow up the town. Cause in almost every metric, blowing up the town seems like a bad idea. Alright, where the fuck? Oh, hi. Okay, so what are we doing? All these games, and it's like our 5th time solving everyone's problems already. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so. Okay. We have some work to do. We have some very, very important work to do. So let's go see if we can't deal with said important work. And I need to find out how, Laura died? Laura, I think her name is Laura. I mean, it's probably because she tried to shoot Block. Like, almost 100% that she tried to just murder Block in their... Hi, guys, excuse me. I'm here to just break a mirror.
This is it.
I'm glad you guys are just posted the fuck up outside the Kane house. That's a lovely thing to look at. Okay. Where's the fucking corpse? Guys! Whose corpse is that? Yo, what's good?
And cordon off the whole area. This is the last thing we want is word getting out.
All as will do it, officer. Properly on the quiet.
What happened here?
Nothing happened. Be on your way. Nothing to see here.
You have a dead soldier in a pool of blood. You're trying to cover up a murder.
Please do lower your voice and don't tell anyone what you've seen. This is a most delicate matter and we're trying to find a way to avert a catastrophe.
What are you talking about? Judging by the pool of blood, the catastrophe has already happened. Has General Block been informed of a soldier being killed in town?
Those who need to know will be informed. It is important that those who don't are not. Think of it. The very first thing since the army arrived, a soldier was murdered in the town. If word gets out, everyone's on edge as it is. We don't need fighting in the streets.
Holy shit! I don't believe it! You, sir, are the smartest person I have talked to the whole game! No agenda, you know what's going on? I love you, random officer! Holy shit! He actually knows what he's fucking doing! I don't believe it! It's a miracle.
No one wants any trouble, see? If they find out the soldiers, they'll go around asking questions, gossip, spreading rumors, and it'll come to a lynching. Doesn't take a Ouija board to see that.
If he was murdered, that means the murderer is walking around among us. That's dangerous.
How do you even know it was murder? He's lying under the tower, so he could have fallen from that clay. That's the official version, period.
I'm asking you to be responsible. If soldiers find out their comrade has died, there will be unrest. Haven't you heard of the Lankovsky Regiment case?
One person can think properly. I see. Either you've killed him yourself or you're covering. Enough idle talk to find out the murderer. No, I haven't. What's the link, Oscape?
A couple of years ago in the north, the army has come into a town of the soldiers who got into a conflict with some of the local, some of the locals in a bar. Was knifed. He was knifed. Then his fellows grabbed their weapons and went to settle the scores, resulting in 8 dead, 3 wounded, and a court-martial.
We don't need a slaughter here. That's not our lads, I tell you. For the locals to attack a soldier, why? No, we ain't no fool here. We're happy, the army's here. Someone to keep order. There's, not our lads. They ain't.
Do you know the soldier officer? Kashkin's his name. Can't believe this, to be honest. He was no more than a boy, not even a full month in the regiment. He used to joke about him. What kind of a soldier, that, they said. Tender soul, running his nerves all out. Perhaps there's a reason, huh? Pressure, bullying. Is it possible he committed suicide? Army's no place for souls. I don't know. Is it even possible to know this sort of thing? A pure heart, he was always smiling, helping everyone. There was even a joke in the regiment. If you need help, you go to Kashkin. They used to say. That's what they always say about people who were killed. But if you're mistaken, if it was all as peaceful as you say, then why was Kashkin lying under the tower in a pool of blood?
If there's any filth around in our regiment, I'll be the first to hand in my resignation and submit myself to the court-martialing. I've served under General Block for many years, and the relations between the soldiers and the morale, it's all my responsibility.
If it means it's in your best interest, that means it's in your best interest to let me know on the investigation. I already know about the death anyway.
Do what you must. The army encampment is set up near the station. Kashkin was on cleaning duty that day. He should have just taken it up by now. The broom is probably waiting for him near his bunk already.
Aye, what'd you tell everything to Snooper? Let him into the camp too. Better take that broom to the brow of his.
No, he's right. We might need help with the investigation. I just implore you to be discreet about avoid spreading the word about the incident. If soldiers find out someone's thrown their friend off the tower, they'll go out of control.
Alright, promise not to tell. No visible externators, contoured posture, masking gear are in the way. Better examine it up close. Okay, guess I'm not examining it up close. Oops. Oh. Interesting. Cricket pass. Supposedly Sabrov's adopted daughter. Oh, right. Yes. She fucking murdered Laura. Okay, let's check out. Where is the camp? It's in the train yard. Okay, let's make one big loop. Alright, gentlemen. Yep, stuck on the fucking... Oh my god. Who made the rocks like this? Which Stomatin was it? Which Stomatin decided, oh yeah, no, it's a great idea. Let's just have a bunch of fucking rocks that protrude out of the ground like that. That'll be great. And... Victor? What are you doing, Victor? That's not worrisome in the slightest. Not at all. I don't like seeing Victor like that is mildly terrifying, to put it lightly. Who's dead on this day? Oh! Okay, well, So, well, the Sabrovs are dead. Apparently Laura's dead somewhere. But, yeah, apparently Laura's dead. But, I haven't seen her corpse at all. I hope the Rat Prophet is alive. Also, yes, hello, Clara. Excuse me, I must go. Also, just a random army dude is also dead. Don't ask. Nice, let's keep the rat alive. Yeah, he's been pretty good to me so far. And by pretty good to me, I mean, we've had one conversation, and I haven't spoken to him since. Which is better than I can say about a lot of the people who
Legends, myth, fiction.
deal with this fucking town. I am going to need some bullshit. Excuse me. What was that? Is that a fucking mirror? Woo! My
Camera
mirror.
obscura. Camera lumina.
But yes, hello, Kyrie. How are you doing this fine day? Alright. Let's... Clara, care to tell me what the fuck is going
You
on?
never take off the gloves, do you?
Is it a problem if I don't? They're fingerless. I can feel things. It's my skin. You got a problem with my gloved skin? Went to the grocery shopping? Nice.
She asked me to help her take her pain away. She called for me herself, and she asked her pain. It was lodged so deep down. How I reached that far. I promised I would try. I laid my hands on her, and that was it. Torn up, cut short.
She's not breathing, but I can't... she's not breathing, but I can't see any signs. What did you kill her with? You couldn't have done that with... Why would Laura turn to you, of all people, with her pain? Doesn't add up.
I've done it many times. Many times I've pulled the burning coals out of people's chests, pulled away their pain, but the coal in Laura's chest was so hot, so bitter, it killed her as soon as I touched it, as I touched her.
No, I believe the changeling. It was my mistake. It was obvious as we first met that you're dangerous and need to be isolated. You killed her with her touch? Do you really expect me to believe that? Cut the nonsense about the coals. Tell me what actually happened. What she did to... Okay. I want you to explain. I believe you, but I want an explanation.
And his hand stretched out, and who should turn it back? His hand is stretched out, and who should turn it back? His hand is stretched out, and who should turn it back?
Okay, what does his hand have to do with this? You've just admitted Laura's died from your touch.
You don't know, medical man. You don't know anything. I'm no more than a conduit. I don't decide who gets to live and who goes down to the earth. All I do is lay on my hands. He's the one who decides, and he decided that Laura had to die. That means that's how it should be. That's how it's destined.
We'll see what's destined or not, whatnot. I won't let you kill Laura.
You're saying that, medical man, as if you're able to raise people from the dead.
What are you suggesting? Just doing nothing?
If she's dead, then that's how it should be. Don't meddle, medical man. Don't mess with the other things. Things that don't forgive that. They're sure to get their revenge.
Why is it disaster? Why is it disaster everywhere you are? What are you? I'll stop you. We'll see about that. Fate. The Changeling insists that she wanted to heal Laura, but it was written in her fate to die. The Changeling is truly an impossible subject. I'll stop her a day earlier, and that'll be the end of it. Well, guess we're going back to day fucking 6 or whatever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must rob this house fucking blind. As the fucking evil veins of I am low on health come to eat away at my soul. Alright. So we gotta stop the changeling from doing what she— Oh, hi, Laura. Or hi, Clara. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Okay. Get me out of the bushes. Alright, so now we want to head over to Eva's acquaintance who stole my fucking bull! Rat bastard? I need that! God, some people. Yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a... The fact that I took no damage from that is next to incredible. Up, 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 up. Yep, okay, that's great, that's great, that's great. There's so many tornadoes. Oh, I only got one of these left. Okay. Oh, I should have just... Fuck it. Burn a bitch. Oh my god, there's so many of you fucks. Excuse me, I must go. My people need me. Why is this Tornado Alley? Jesus, come! Okay.
And you'll be gone.
Get this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, no! Thank you. Love that about you.
You're too high-strung.
I wonder why we're too high-strung, Dankovsky. There could be any number of reasons why we're too high-strung. That's a mirror.
Why so jittery, Dankovsky?
There's a lot of reasons we're jittery, fucking Daniel. Ah! I should not have walked through there. Like, at all. Out of all the places I should have walked through, that was not one of them. Oh boy. Yeah? Yeah? Who wants it? I have 5 bullets now. Gun. This the house? Yes. Who lives in a place like... Who lives in the robber zone? Yo! Who's here? Shit's locked. Hello? Who's got my cow? Oh, wait a minute. Yo, you.
You are that Erdum. You treated the Akal Failat.
I didn't treat him. I prescribed him the correct treatment and it erased his suffering, but in the end, alas, all plague patients share the same fate.
It is good that Aki Filat didn't suffer. That is good at least. Ternedo Kol Otola Bigaha. Akaya Flat was the best of men. Saved me from the cemetery when it was opened. They were just dead. All dead there.
I'm sorry for your loss. Perfilat did everything I could.
Ketegi from the cemetery are all dead. Akai Fila is dead. Without them, I am alone. And a person cannot live alone. One must be part of a whole uke buke igle.
And a child especially should not be alone.
I know where there is a hole forming. Bus Vlad handed everything over to his daughter today. A wise boss gun. With her, life will change. I want to ask her to take me in, to work for her, so that I may also make a whole new life, so that I can never be again as it was before, thinking he's
Is that so? I didn't know. I should take a look at what's happening in the with the old Gimskis. You kids are too grown up, living a life harsh as yours does that.
Why did you come here, Ayrton? Because of the eaters?
What eaters?
See for yourself. They are in the kitchen. I don't go near them. I don't want to be with them. Tied my Kirill. They are wrong.
I'm looking for a woman named Marta. She took my bowl somewhere.
As I said, in the kitchen, they are all there.
Last question. Were you in contact with the plague patient several days ago? How are you feeling?
I am healthy, Ayrton. I know the plague. I have seen it. But I know what it was like for Aki Filat. I went to your place of healing and let your bird-masked people see my blood. I am not a fool. I need my life.
Keep taking care of yourself. Look at that. You know what? You're right. It really is up to you to build this whole new world. You know what? I'm happy for him. Maybe I need to go and actually talk with Capella. See what's going on in there. Did you motherfuckers eat my goddamn bowl?
Well, I'll be damned. You've quite a knack for it. Where'd you learn to swing a knife like that? Quick as a tick, slice, slice, and into the fire it goes.
Right, I was a snot-nosed brat when I did a stint at the abattoir. Didn't know. I thought I was a soft city-bred oaf, didn't you? I never told you who couldn't stomach the stepfolk these days. Not them or anyone who rubbed their shoulders with. And don't forget, see, it remembers its bloody work. Once you've cut living flesh with a blade, it ain't something that you piss away.
Did you eat my plague bowl?
Couldn't stomach us. Beatrix Zenib, black heart you.
And I still reckon you're a half-kin beast through and through. But when trouble comes, you know, that's when folks show their worth. Take your sugar. Without you, we wouldn't be feasting tonight. If you hadn't taught us me that little whistle, the one any bull will follow. Ahem. Enjoy your meal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Doctor, good day. And what brings you to such an important person to our doorstep? Someone fallen ill in this house? I think all of you have, if I'm right assuming you were feasting on beef.
It is bull meat, Brak Ebner. He has fulfilled his fate, saves those who needed it. He needed to save us all, Aberterge. Save us from hunger with his own flesh.
Oh, believe me, he didn't save you. He was infected with the plague.
Now you're talking rubbish. Bulls don't get sick, everyone knows that.
Bodo protects bulls, Uglish. Bodo loves bulls.
Protects them from the plague, but not from being eaten. How selective.
And I don't regret a thing. My belly's been hollow as a drum this week. Better to die full like that. While you're butting heads with the plague and battering the town with your laws, we're dropping from hunger quicker than from your damn plague. Get the hell out.
easy enough to throw threats around when you have your guts full, eh? Ain't you ashamed? You lot down in your still water eat fresh bread and butter, don't you? I know. My brother signed on with you as an orderly, runs errands in that birdmaster, says he's got it easy there.
Whoo! They ate our fucking bull. I'm going to kill them. Did your brother, the orderly, also ever mention that the bull in the still water was only there for experimental purposes?
What purposes? A rich man's fancy keeping a bull in the house?
I just remembered, my brother the orderly said a city doctor wanted to check if bulls don't get sick. Or if it was all rubbish or something. That means we ate plague meat, didn't we? Yes. Ah, voice of reason, madam. As the reasonable one, you make sure your table manners don't try and scatter. Yes, plague meat indeed. And we all need to see its effects on you.
You want to lock us up?
In quarantine? Is this quarantine a prison? The bull's name was Bakya, by the way. He was my friend.
That's a lesson for you, Doctor, then. If you don't feed the people will start eating your friends.
You're not people. You're not the people. I'd tell you what you are, but my upbringing won't let me say such words, lads. Is that a parable or something? I'll mull over at my leisure. You're not the people.
Scary, this is. We tried so hard not to get sick, and now this.
Here's how it'll be. Wait for your orderly brother and his colleagues. They'll escort you to an isolation ward. The prescription at the warehouses should do. It's empty anyway. I'll drop by later when I have the time.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm in charge here, and that's what I started doing. You didn't just eat my friend, you ate my research. Now you are my research. You may be a danger to others. Also, staying under observation is the best chance to have a kinder death, with less suffering.
Good lord.
Pricks. Apparently the situation in town is completely on edge. Ruben won't need it. I placed him in the observation and the improvised isolation ward. The secret dissection room of the warehouse. Not as punishment, though. And yet, I need this bull. Had I said a word to Eva a day earlier, she wouldn't have let him out for a walk. Damn. Fucking... This people really is something special. Oh, they're about to be. They're about to be. Alright. Oof. Back the fuck up. Alright, let's head down to the train yard. Out of the way. That's rather upsetting! I didn't think I would grow so attached to that bull, and here we fucking are. Also, I'm surprised the kinfolk let that man even cut up a bull. He wasn't a, he didn't know the lines. I bet if the Odung knew about it, they'd beat him to death. Oh, that almost killed me. Oh. Yep. Well,
go see if what we can find out about this place. There's the flamethrower, man. Unsent letter. I have the honor to report that my health is as robust as can be, our provisions are of the finest quantity, and the landscapes are exceptionally picturesque. Restrictions of our service, collective, also the most, also the most crossed out. The only things are admitted, if you please, crossed out. Well, now we can treat a living person, gray-haired like crossed out. They know better than, of course, but we're busy with belts crossed out. Every step grass, I must say, blooms with such immense fragrance, in an unchanging vigor of spirits. Your son, Arsene. A skip. The soul yearns for beauty, for the polyhedron. Stomatin wouldn't have taken him as a student. Hepatitis has already been ruled out, but the purpose of the investigation was different. Picture isn't coming together yet. Oh. Hey. How are you, madam? How dare you rummage around other people's belongings? So you know whose these things are? I do. Put it all back right where it was now. When Arsene comes back, I'm going to tell him everything. When do you think he'll come back? It's him I need, not his stuff. I wanted to talk to him. And who might you be? Barging in here like you own the place, getting your hands on other people's stuff. Pretty well dressed, too. You don't look like a bandit or patrolman. Daniel Dankovsky. You might have heard of me? Oh, that's you? Why'd you need Arsene's things? Is he ill in the hospital? His regiment officer believes he is, but he hasn't come to the hospital, so I'm looking for him. Oh, that's awful. Only just come, and he's already ill. Oh, why doesn't this town of ours have to be so unlucky? You know something, don't you? But where Arsene could have gone from this camp? You came because you were waiting for his return. I was at the station when the army arrived. I sit there often. I just come to be. So they scatter out of their wagons and pass me, and then he turns, takes pity on me, says I'm looking sad. That's what happens. I heard Arsene was sympathetic. That was an officer characteristic of him. I told him all of it. Said I was missing my son. Said the tower had taken him, and that my son was always there now. And he never comes out to visit. My son, he's called Arsene too. So we felt some kind of kinship over a single talk. What do you mean the tower's taken him? Arsene asked the same thing. How do I put it? When the children go to that accursed tower, they go there forever. Us, they forget, for good. You won't understand. You're not a family man, I can see that. You're right, I'm not, but it's not me we're talking about. I told him that, and Arsene was pretty baffled. He just stood there, looking at the tower, and said he'd noticed it from afar, and while he was still on the way here, and he couldn't take his eyes off it. Said it was not right, and if the tower was taking children, that meant something was wrong with it. He said he'd return my son to me. How was he going to return the son to him? How was he going to return your son to you? He said he'd go to the tower and talk him into coming back. Said he'd find the words. Said he had a younger brother, the same age. Told me to wait for him, so I came to the encampment. You shouldn't wait for him. Arsley must go to the hospital immediately as soon as he's found. Of course. He should go if he's ill. If I do meet him, I'll tell him to see you at once. He'll be cured in the hospital, right? So young and still so hopeful. Thank you for telling me where Arsley might be. I'll try to intercept him as soon as possible for his own good. The soldier was supposed to climb up to the children. What might they know about this? Let's go and talk to the old Gimskis and see what they have to say. We might actually be able to get some info out of them. Morbidly curious about this one. But yeah, okay, so that explains why he went up there. Not necessarily on the floor. No. Alright, so that explains why he was over by the tower. It doesn't explain... Hi, Clara. It doesn't explain why the fuck... It explains why he was up there in the first place. It doesn't explain how he died, though. That's the big one that need... Mirror!
Who's staring at me through the looking glass?
Yo, Ogimski, what's this I hear about you, like... Whoa. What the fuck is this?
No. I won't believe in a killer made of clay.
Who asked?
So then, busy bees, happy now that I finally stepped down. Tradition demands I give a speech, and if you would allow, and you know me, I'm not fond of doing the word thing, not my trade. So I'll put it simply. I nursed you like small children, watched over you, and now that's it. The time has come. Time to go.
How can that be, Booze? What will we do without you? People only listen to you. Everything rests on you, on your shoulders.
A kiss got killed. Woe upon our heads.
One wonders, do they truly feel that, or is it mere bootlicking? People are terribly afraid of change, it seems.
But the boo's word is law, even if that word is farewell. Brakarak nakta bigdati. Shush, I said. So loud, like a bunch of hungry nestlings. Know this. You have a new mistress now. And don't you dare whisper in your little corners about that she's too young. She's the one to surpass me. Listen to her now. She knows better than I how to put words together.
Does Capella understand the step language, by the way?
Quiet, everyone, be silent. Mister speaks now.
The children no longer remember me.
Okay, Capella. Yep, good talk. I'm glad the children no longer remember you. What? Keep up the good work, Capella. Yep.
Thank you. My mother used to say that the fate of a mistress is to hear the town and its people. I once thought she meant some secret, mystical destiny, but now I understand. I was mistaken.
One must admit, Capella knows how to command attention. Why are we just fucking talking in the back? She's giving a speech, Dankovsky. My mother taught me this. If you give a hungry person a piece of bread and a kind word, the word will be dearer to them than the bread. But if you give them a word and no bread, they will come to hate kindness. I intend to be a mistress who gives you bread, not words. Where does one find a bread in town sealed off by quarantine? I feel like I've heard someone say that before.
Why, Bachelor? Do you disagree that the people must be fed, and not just with sweet talk? Softly now, let my daughter finish.
I agree, but one does not bake bread out of agreement alone.
Now that I am responsible for the town, and I will not make my people starve. I know what many of you are thinking, that I am naive, that I am making promises I cannot keep. But I am no dreamer. I am the daughter of a man who built the enterprise in a quiet town that fed a third of the country with meat. And I'll be worthy of my father.
Glory to Blues Van! Glory to young Victoria! Praise them both!
Praise to the booze.
Taking 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish and looking up to the heavens, she gave thanks and broke them, and she gave them to the people.
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck.
Tai Cheek! Wow! You lived! The kin feels inexplicably reverence for a 5-year-old girl. I believe in anthropology, it's just called a scared child. Ah, yes, you're still evil looking. I see.
Zeketum, go ask them if they have oat taco today. I like sweet, when the dough isn't burnt. When it's all crusty, it's amgati.
Ask who?
Them. They had a celebration today, Skukka Ultar. When there's a celebration, they always hand out sweets. That is Buka Mende.
I've been butchering the steppe language this whole damn time. I'm not sure this can be called a celebration.
Do you know who I am? I am going to be the mistress of bulls. All of the bulls, big and small. And you are a master too. Master of birds. Of coughing. You look like, you like looking at naked people.
Well, she knows who I am. By birds, I suppose you mean the orderlies. They're not real birds. They're just people in theatrical costumes which protect rather well against the plague.
You talk funny, Zekit-kun, like a birdie chirping. And you hop from branch to branch too. You hop and you skip, hop and skip. I can tell right away. You are the big bird where I come from. They say birds love shiny things.
I do like shiny things.
I don't have any shinies with me. Nothing to give you as a gift.
When I was a child, my mother used to call me Little Magpie because I was very curious. That was a long time ago. Oopsie, we were discovered. Yep, the child knows.
Do you like Capella celebration? When we have celebration of our own, we slaughter a bull, dance and have fun until the moon comes out and drink the bull's blood. I love dancing.
When I was a child, I didn't have a holidays of celebration. I would lock myself away and read books, not to endure the joys. Why are you telling all of me this?
The kin deserve a celebration. The old warden died on the 9th day. Me and the new warden, we are orphans now. Let us have a celebration at least.
Orphans? Your Barak sister? I was not aware.
You're so funny. We are all family. One body, all of us. Nege kubi Zion. And anyway, when I grow up, I will marry the new warden. He is the kindest and most cheerful in the kin. Everyone takes turns entertaining me, so I know who is best.
You're funny. I can see why everyone in the kin wants to entertain you.
You want to have
Vlad the Younger! I
and
thought you were at the
need to
harem.
get your foot in the door, but your head, I'm not quite sure what to do about your head.
It is big.
Dankovsky, you're here as well. Remarkable. I've never seen so many people in this place. Someone is always coming to see my father, but now it feels as though the entire town is assembled here. They can't have a saying for this. There's nowhere for a bull except the roof. To gather a crowd in a cramped space during an epidemic. What a splendid idea. I'm surprised that your father appointed Capella head of the family. I think, deep down, he always wanted to do just that, but I'm his son, his firstborn. Stepping over that is difficult, even for men, far more progressive than my father.
In your opinion, is it wise to place a child as... is it wise?
You don't know my sister. She can read people. I saw it, time and again. With a single glance, she learned more and more about a person than they could learn about themselves in a lifetime.
Did she read you as well? Did she foresee that you would take Maria Kane aside?
She knew how hard it was for me. Lately, we often talked about things that were gnawing at me. I think that if not for Maria, I might have not lived to see this day. The role of her pressed on me that heavily. To you, I admit, I was on the edge.
Still, I'll admit something in return. I'm glad you didn't cross that edge, that you're alive at all.
Thank you, but I fear your rational mind would recoil in bewilderment if you knew what I nearly did.
Don't worry, Vlad. In some alternate future, I drank you. And what now? What will you do next, Vlad?
I thought I had already accomplished much, although, in truth, I was merely floundering, trying to escape the enormous shadow cast by my father. It was Maria, and her alone, who showed me a way out. When she explained to me that utopia was real, and that I could move toward it without treading on the bones of the weak, I will follow her.
What else can one build a utopia upon? Soon there will be nothing left in this town but bones. You follow Maria, then? Escape your father's shadow just to be in another?
You're a skeptic, Dankovsky. I understand that and respect it, but to change the order of the world, you need not only will, but faith. If you have no faith in this, you resemble my father, Father Greatly. You both believe that good can only come from evil.
Well, what else is there to make good from when there's nothing around but evil?
That is a matter of perspective. You're certain that that evil is the cause of all things, while I believe evil is a consequence. Amongst other things, a consequence of the actions of people like you or my father. Cynical people, wary of the world. Maria, however, will never grow weary, and so I stand behind her now.
I have to hand it to Maria. One flutter of her eyelashes and a former opponent becomes a loyal follower. You're mistaken, Vlad. I have nothing in common with your father. I, too, am searching for a utopia. Books! Formal sign of power transfer. I hope, girl, you read them carefully. Bull Enterprise papers. Hey, Capella! Good to see you!
Drops in the sea. Who can tally the number of tears in this grave?
What's good, Capella? So much fuss, so much noise. I received my inheritance less than an hour ago, and I already see so much that needs to be changed. My father knew how to pacify people, but his affairs he sometimes concluded carelessly, didn't pay attention to details. Which affairs exactly? What are you going to do? I can already see that the ledgers for the town provisions are a mess. He must be corrected as soon as possible. Humanitarian matters come first. My father's, aides are already panicking and squirming. I'll teach them to work, and I will learn myself. Quickly, you become, gone from just a strange child to a businesswoman. You understand nothing about us. Living soul. My father's blood runs through my veins, and now I must live up to that. You even sound like your father now. A little more and you'll be breathing the same way. Heavy, as if it was a brief struggle. Strength belongs to those who achieve everything through struggle. I was taught that from the cradle to live like that. Thank you for coming, Dankovsky. Since you have my gratitude, since you've been granted temporary authority over the city, I need your signature. Here. My adherence right must be officially formalized. Dankovsky. Whoever used to call me that. It's almost sad. Food distribution! Allocate food for distribution among the victims. Yeah! Okay! Good shit! Good fucking shit. Alright, anyway, back to the fucking mainland. Oh. Oh, right. I gotta live out the day at least once. Alright. Interesting that there isn't much to do today. Alright, let's head back to the polyhedron then.
I don't believe this is real. Someone's pulling at my strings.
Dankovsky! The town's been pulling at our strings ever since we got here, man.
Never alone. Seems everywhere.
Saying the town is only now pulling at your strings is stupid. Hello, box. Give me that. Should also probably go and buy stuff. Oh boy, I love going up and down and up and down and up and down and over. Lovely. Excuse me. Any chance I can get to not walk through here is a chance I am willing to take. All right. Questions, questions, and more questions, huh? Let's go have a talk with the children. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate these stairs. Oh my god. Khan! You're out.
This is it. No more games. No one needs us.
It's you. And at the wrong time as usual. I'm warning you. The mood is very fragile in our tower today.
And so is my mood. Broken glass of a mood, if only you knew how sick I am of all of it. I know a soldier came to you this morning, and now he's dead. He who multiplies knowledge manipulates woe. Isn't that what they say? You know, I was talking euphemisms when you're trying to evade a direct answer. Uncle used to say direct answers are dull and unnatural. Nature doesn't work in straight lines. Directness is a human invention. All the most beautiful things in this world have curves. Hey, my man, did you know what I'm talking? Okay, you know what? You're not talking about women, are you? You're talking about random bullshit again, ain't you? I feel like you're inventing your own uncle's teachings to justify your own ideas. Perhaps, perhaps not. The beauty of the situation is that you'll never know. What do you need to know about that soldier? He's dead. Forget him. No, that wouldn't do. The murder should be investigated, and the murderer punished. Just tell me what happened. How'd he die? He came, he got rough, he demanded we let him in. Lectured us as if he knew how to endure life better than we do. We asked him nicely. He didn't listen. How'd he end up falling? It happens to the to adults. The mind is heavier. The tower jumbles their thoughts and pulls them down to the ground. A child's mind is agile, lighter than a feather. A child can be and not be at the same time. Adult can only not be, and the tower rejects adults. May I test that? If I climb up the tower, will it reject me too? It's rejected you already. It's rejecting you already. To come inside the tower, you need a good reason.
And you haven't come with a reason. You've come with accusations, brought some nonsense with you. The tower dislikes nonsense. You know what I think? I think you're just trying to confuse me with this talk. I didn't know the polyhedron had a mind of its own and could kill a man. The tower can't kill anyone. From the tower's point of view, death is not just nonsense, it's adult nonsense. There's no death in the tower because there are no adults here. Any adult carries his death inside like a parasite. Do you even understand what will happen if the army finds out a soldier died because of you?
We're not afraid of them. We're not afraid of anyone. They're the ones who should fear for their lives. I'll show them what happens if they mess with us.
They have guns, you know. How will you fend for yourself when they come? We'll be alright. Don't you worry for us. Hope you know what you're doing. God. Children saw the soldier fall. Completely by accident. My fellow investigators will find this interesting. He must have gotten up pretty high if he fell over here. Jürgen, can't you leave the matter alone?
You come and go like a bee with circling a bunch of flowers, and this might attract other curio bees. And while the Chancellor is blocking his scene.
How long are you gonna stand around the body, huh? What's your plan?
Our plan is to catch a certain busybody by the nose. Didn't we tell you? We don't need people talking to locals and attacking the soldiers. If word gets out, you'll regret it too.
I talked to the children by the polyhedron. They insist that he fell, that it just happened. Tragic accident. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I know how that sounds, but it's a real load off my mind. If this is not a murder, we don't have to fear riots.
Poor chap. Oh, whatever did he need to get on top of that eyesore, anyway?
He wanted to help a local woman. Asked her to bring her son back from the polyhedron. Poor chap, you know. When this impossible structure showed up on the horizon as we were entering town, it made me shiver. Me, a veteran of the 2 military campaigns. This town taught me that there are things more terrible than the whooshing of missiles.
It was just you a document to avoid rumors. A certificate of sorts. The soldier fell to his death, end of story. No docs, or roadblocks, but paper lets you caper. That's how it is. Being a doctor, I can give you a certificate stating the cause of death. However, the protocol obligates me to examine the body. Examine the body? What for? Didn't you just say the cause of death is obvious?
Our esteemed doctor is right. We should follow protocol. Without a proper examination, the certificate will be rendered void if an investigator looks into this matter.
We don't need any investigators. I have a proposition, Doctor. You're circling a dead body like a vulture, so we'll let you examine it. In return, you promise you won't take our seat in your offices? No need to disturb General Block on account of a tragic fall.
I hope the examination won't take long. Wait here. Hand? Come back, please. Alright. Oh. Too much blood for clothes. Oh,
Alright, now, did you investigate your soul's content? Give me a certificate and be done with it. I'm sick of this.
Hey, bad news. I'm afraid Kashkin was murdered after all.
Damn you, are you mocking me, Doctor? You were saying a moment ago that he fell.
I understand your concerns, but a murderer is at large. The next victim could be anybody. We should start an investigation.
Caskin was murdered. We cannot sweep this under the carpet. Everyone should learn about this. I understand your concerns about murders at large.
They're shitballs. You do him good and he whips you in the foot. You probably think we enjoy this whole hullabaloo. What are your suggestions?
I believe Dr. Tankovsky's right. Yes, the situation is fraught, but we should be prudent. We're not trying to sweep this under the carpet. We're striving for the best outcome.
So do I. Give me some time. I'll talk to the children again. After all, they are witnesses. Now I have something concrete to present to the children. A simple fall doesn't produce a bullet hole. A bullet hole?! Well, okay. I'm glad that got sorted. Excuse me, I need to go bang on some metal. Excuse me, I'm not feeling too great, and my apathy is gonna start taking away my nonsense that I need to time travel.
The town dribbles.
Okay, close enough. Hooray. I'll use that if I go under again. Con, I need to... Oh, okay, yeah. Glad you guys just wrap in to existence like that. Alright, Con.
My sister Maria's trying Mother's crown on already. But it may be too heavy for her.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
You're becoming a regular here, Doctor. Not tired of climbing up here, are you? Your age too.
I examine the body. How can that be, Con? There's a right to shoot people in the back. And you? Don't you want to stretch your legs after all these days in captivity?
I did when I was sitting in that cage. Now all I want is some peace and quiet.
Was that why you shot the outsider? You want some peace and quiet so badly, did you?
You know what happened to the soldier. You can't know that what we've done. If you knew, you'd be on our side.
Okay, so you admitted it then. Good to know. You're just children. Where does this cruelty come from? I know you've committed a crime and now you're trying to cover it up.
Oh, it's not us. He did. It's all because of him.
What do you mean he did it? Did he shoot himself in the back and then jump from the tower?
We were playing with him. Wasn't for real. It was make-believe. Leave Slavy alone. She didn't want to. She didn't think. Shut up, you fool.
So the soldier was shot by a girl named Slavy. How'd it happen? I don't know for certain. I just heard the shot. I saw the aftermath. They say the soldier tried to enter the tower. The children surrounded him, clung to his arms.
Oh, Slavy's a clever one. She pinched his rifle from his shoulders. Not loaded, he says. You won't shoot, he says. Just let me pass by, he says. Slavy didn't know it'd go bang. She thought it was all game. She saw many dreams in the tower. People don't die in the mirrors there. They're not even from shooting. And when they die, they just return to the mirror anyway. Mirrors are honest.
But the rifle was not from the mirrors. It was from the adult world, and it's real. A loaded gun from a world where death exists.
How'd the soldier fall from the tower?
Slavy screamed, cried. We all got scared. We didn't know what to make of it. We called for calm, but calm was far up there. And the soldier fell down like a sack. He was lying right there on the very edge, so he pushed him down so we don't see him. So Slavy wouldn't cry, so she wouldn't think he's done for.
We'll take care of her. It was my fault. I should have closed the tower from the adults long ago. I should not have given a single chance to the outer world. Every time an adult comes, everything gets worse.
I'm at a loss for words. Child got carried away playing. She committed murder.
Well, you feel sick remembering all this thanks to you. If you asked all you want, then please go.
One thing remains unexplained. Why did the soldier lose that much blood? You sure you've told me everything?
What else is there to tell? Shouldn't it be like that? Don't rifles from the grown-ups world spill blood?
They do, but considering the exact spot Slavy accidentally shot from the bullet hit, there should have been way less blood. I'm saying that as a doctor.
No one wanted to deal with wounds. The blood, it's enough that it was spilled.
There's too much of it? Perhaps. To know better? You know better. To us, it was always too much blood in the grown-up world. You better hide that rifle as well, so no one ever finds it at your place, and so it never shoots again. Case solved? I need to take a sample and examine his blood. I have a few ideas. What do I want to do with this? Okay, hold on. I have a butt I can use. Excuse me. I'd like to examine the blood and just make damn sure. Excuse me. Hand. Come back, please. Hand, you're gonna need to be in places I need you to be, okay? We're working with this, doing our damnedest. Okay, so let's examine the blood. Never seen anything like it. The soldier's blood is only a small portion of the sample. The rest is similar to Bull's blood, but not Bull's blood. What does this mean? What? What? What?
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
The Harspec's helped me at the hospital. He knows his way around blood. What? Artemy! Artemy, we need to have a talk. What the fuck? Ah, so that's how I get around it. That's not how I get around it.
In every shard, a new me.
Artemy! Been a hot minute. I know you got like an actual panacea going, but what the fuck is up with the blood? I got questions.
And I covered all in deathly mist.
Yeah. That's great, Artemy.
What happened, Waynon? Go, onion!
So you think I've come here means if something happened, that's that I can't just. I have a blood sample on me. Take a look, please. I'd like to have your opinion.
What is this blood?
First of all, promise me this. Stays between us. Might be dangerous. Do your septales mention a man who has bull blood in his veins?
Now you're speaking in riddles. Be Trabrun das Edbrid. You're usually more straightforward.
There's a corpse lying on the polyhedron in a pool of blood. That's too large. I took a sample and it's mixed with bull's blood. So it's either one or the other. Random soldier who just came into town is actually a minotaur who had bull's blood in his veins. Either random soldier just came to town who was actually a minotaur who had bull. That's why I came to you. This is weird. The simplest answer is someone gutted a bull right there next to the tower.
Never heard about anything about a ritual under the polyhedron, but now I want to get to the bottom of this too, Oignon. Give me the blood sample. I need to see it. And see the place with my own eyes too. Only then I'll have the answer for you.
My dyslexia, I always read it as onion. Yep, absolutely. Please make haste. This phenomena is making me feel uneasy. Definitely the end. Brock assured me that the blood has nothing to do with the victim, but this strange agitated him. He took the blood and promised to explain later. I think we just gave him the cure for the plague. Why are you already infected? Oh my god, guys. You just got here and you have already been infected with the plague.
It's more honest now.
How in the fuck do you mean to tell me you're already infected? Jesus Christ. Alright. So a couple of things. One, I want to head to the town hall to actually meet with him, but I also want to head back over here and talk with those goobers. See what I can get out of it. Because they had a conversation, and I want to see if I can actually have said conversation. And I also need to reload my fucking doohickey. Excuse me? Alright. Mental Gen? I would request that I would have a word with you. Also, can I? Yeah, I can review my decrees here. Nice. Good shit, indeed. Okay, yo, chill, child. I would like to trade some nuts. Yeah. Trade tobacco for that. Give me the glass shard. Oh, that's 4. It costs 2 each. I'm gonna split the stack into 1. Yeah, give me one of the... No, I don't need it. And let me use this just to give me an idea of where I might want to go. Really? Up there, huh? How interesting is that? Nope, they don't want to talk anymore. And neither do you. Curiouser and curiouser. Very, very curious indeed. Yeah, so spreading out food provisions would actually lower their, hatred of me. A fair bit. Okay. What's going on up here? This'll piss me off! Hooray! Yo, you, piss me off. Perfect. Who? My daughter-in-law warned me. She did. She, There we go. Yep, we're back. Yep. That guy doesn't have nothing else to do. They've all been watching that body all bloody day long. Yeah, no, they're very bored of their job. My daughter-in-law warned me. She did. I read the tea leaves the other day, and she says the leaves say they're gathering in a void. I brushed aside. What foolishness. Well, look at it. A void. Just like that. What happened? Here it is. I've been caring for the mistress's grave for years. All my duty. I've seen plenty, but I've never seen a monument vanish. That huge statue. How do you even carry it off? Do you think it's all because of the tea? The leaves forbade it, didn't they? Don't talk nonsense. Oh, it's a disaster. The judge will punish me. He will. He will. But Ford, I didn't do anything wrong. Only don't tell Gregory the tea leaves are to blame for this. Why would Gregory punish you? Of course he will. He'll say that I didn't... Am I talking to a fucking wall here? He'll say I didn't keep an eye on it. But how was I supposed to keep an eye on it? Oh, for God's sake, it's a monument. I never knew Wild Nina could be moved off the rock. A trail of stone chips leads deeper into the cave. Looks like a monument stone. Perhaps someone hauled it off. Who would haul it off? There's usually no one here but just me. And the gnats in the evening. Kids loiter sometimes. They could never have dragged off a heap of stone, could they? Well, let me take a closer look anyway. Ah. They weren't kidding about the stone fragments. They're fucking massive. God, I love the writing on the sky. But the rock stopped a while back, and... Straight for the pass, no one here. The tracks don't lead here. They did lead over here, didn't they? That's a mirror I can break. In fact, I will take that.
Optics, vision. Their answer is in mirrors.
Oh, is that? Is this? No. It's Victoria. No, there's another one. Unless that's a tree. I'm going to assume it's a rock. Oh, nope, never mind. As it turns out, lights! Just keep using kids? Candles burned. Such a wheelbarrow won't budge a monument, nor will such children.
How many bodies are left? We've burned 200, maybe 300 today. Good day, but the stench of charred flesh makes my nose tickle. Oh, but look at the view. It's immediately obvious what these human bonfires are for. Lovely. Oh, what are you standing around for, numbskulls? Who's gonna work? We're on a smoke break, Chief. After burning their bodies at once, you need to catch our breath.
Hey, children. I don't mean to disturb you, but a trail of chips from Nina's monument leads to you.
We're playing Utopia, mister. Don't get in the way. Oh, you're doing everything wrong, numbskulls.
So you're playing Utopia or playing Burning Bodies?
Oh, see that sea on the far bank? Crystal buildings, garden of gold, singing fountains, and with all the people. They look happy at each other. Each one spend their long lives doing what they always long to do, and it all works out for everyone. That's the city we can burn bodies for.
What?
Oh, you're all numbskulls. You're a numbskull and you're a numbskull. I'm the smartest and the greatest. You're all stupid. Just as stupid can't be cured.
You alright, boy? What are you shouting your head off for?
I'm the boss! They're patrolmen laboring stupid, sacrifice themselves for Utopia. And I'm the doctor sitting in the still water poking my nose, calling everyone numbskulls at a distance.
Cute. Have you considered something a little more peaceful? Amazing.
Oh, but we already played war, killed everybody, bombed everything. Boring. Building Utopia is much more interesting. Being in Utopia is wonderful. You sit by the river, breathe in the stink of the burning plague corpses, and gaze straight into the shining future.
You got a savage notion of utopia.
Well, mister, you thought Utopia was free? If you think something in the future, you have to give up something now. You have to sacrifice. And the greater the sacrifice, the nearer the happiness. For a Crystal City to grow on the other bank, you have to test everybody on this bank for strength. And for the plague to take the weak and the strong, those outstanding, will live in a utopia.
This town exhausted its capability to amaze me, but you manage it. Where'd you get these ideas from a utopia?
Oh, we got them from... Where we got them from? They aren't there anymore. You want to join us in your utopia? Come on, bring the bodies with us.
I've burned enough already. Tell me this instead. Do you see anyone who could have hauled off Mr. Sneena's monument?
Oh, you're an outsider, mister. You don't know. It's near the Canyon's monument. It does that. Sometimes it comes alive and walks around town.
Is she the Shabnak?
Oh, works miracles, it does. You don't believe it? Then go put your hands on the stone. The ones you stood before on the left. You'll be amazed.
Stone, guessed. The stone was warm. I'll go back and look at it again. She just does that? Well, now you got me curious, kids. Well, hello there, empty... Yep, we're doing it now! Hi there, empty pedestal. And most importantly, why? Why does it feel as though the pedestals have spent attempting to speak to me? Stone is warm. It almost seems to whisper. Monument can't simply mong away. Monuments are famous for one thing, not monging. You're delirious, Sankovsky. It's an ill omen, speaking to the stone. Upon a shore of desolate waves stood he, with lofty musings, grave. I should inform the Canes. I told myself, don't go telling futures in tea. Luck of it all, an important person without a monument to her grave. No, she won't forgive that. She'll rage from the beyond, and Nina would rage on this earth as well. Oh, what is it? Are you all right, Doctor? I spoke to the children who were playing in Utopia. They said the monument walked off on its own. You've got that kind of loud silence, like you swallowed a cicada. What? That's what they say when someone's thrown off. Like he swallowed a cicada. Now it's churning in his belly and he listens to it. I still don't understand what's happening here. The disappearance spells trouble. That much is clear. Then again, do we have any place left that isn't cursed with trouble? As if we needed more. The superstition this thick, you'd think someone would actually watch for blessings and all. My dear lady, if you notice anything suspicious about the Cape, send word to me to the Stillwater. Maria, Mr. Wild Nina, but the steerings of her mother's monument. Gregory has the game. Alright, let's go have a fucking conversation with the Canes, because they might know something about what the fuck is even happening here. Dear God, I am at a loss for words. A rock got up and moved on its own. Yeah, sure, why not?
Let's open the box carefully and sum it all up.
Tomorrow. Today the monument vanished from your wife's grave. I don't know why I'm telling you this, except you have the right to know. She's coming. What? Victor, do you hear me? Do you understand me? Tomorrow. What are you talking about? Tomorrow will be another day. but you won't even know it. That's worrying. That's very worrying. Very, very worrying. Jesus Christ, girl! Get a new goddamn picture!
A single glance at you makes me wonder, why am I glancing at you?
Your gaze is very loud, Daniel. Did you know that?
No, that's the first time I've heard it. A gaze can't be loud. It's a lecturer's skill. The rules forbid raising one voice to the students, so one learns to compensate with gaze.
I'm sure your students adore you.
Adore's one way to put it. Once they threw a stone through my office window.
In its own way, that's recognition too. A thrown stone simply implies strong feelings. The stone can be a compliment.
My students wouldn't agree. That's actually why I came, because of a stone. Mina Cane's monument at the Cape is gone.
What? Is this a joke? I do not understand it.
This isn't a joke, Maria. There's no monument. Just a pedestal is left behind. I hate that paint so much. We all do!
And why am I hearing about this from you, Daniel, not from the woman hired to tend the graves? Disgraceful.
I spoke with her. She's terrified that Gregory will punish her.
And that is her mainest mistake. She shouldn't fear from my uncle. She should fear from me. She knows perfectly well just how much my mother's memory means to me, and she concealed this.
I think your anger is taking your anger out on the wrong person. The woman is clearly not to blame.
I think my anger is not your concern, Daniel. Thank you for telling me. I will see to it.
Who can steal an entire monument, and more importantly, what for and why?
Our families have many enemies, so you think the disappearance troubles me? Hardly. It's not the monument, it's the gesture itself. Someone wants to harm the Canes and turn us on one another.
And judging from your fierce reaction that someone is succeeding in your rage. They'll do some damage you can't undo.
You forget yourself, Daniel. This conversation is over. Leave.
And can I ask you twice before punishing the woman who tends to the graves? Should have gone to Gregory. With pleasure, I will comply. Mrs. Wrath, the servant's fate is not enviable. I'm unlikely to learn what Maria will do to her. Told Maria about the missing statue. Maria's furious. Anyone who falls into her hands will be punished. I was just lucky to get away. Yeah, that's not... We may have to redo that. A little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Alright, let's jump back to the Stillwater. I have things to do. Specifically trades to do, because I do not want to lose all my inventory, especially the important bits of my inventories, but though, first of all. Perfect. Alright. Alright. This is all such semi-calming music. Hey, buddy. Hey, what do you have for me? Herbal mixture. Some morphine. What do you got for me? Water? No, that's just a bunch of shit. Yo, I would at least like... How much is this? Is this 6, 7? Don't say it. 9. That's fine. No meme. Rotten. Damn straight. How many fucking... Oh my god, I have so many matches. I have many, many matches. Okay. That should at least help with my run bit of luck. No, I'm not gonna break that yet. I need to go back to the previous day. But I do also need to load the prototype. No sense wasting that. Should be good for a little longer. Often makes me think. Alright, let's get out of here and do a little bit more trading, I think. I need to...
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
Let's run up here. While I would like to go and talk to Block, I think I'll wait for that for a redo. I don't want to do it quite yet. Let's go trade. Gentlemen. Hey, my man! Good to see you. You, come here. Give me that. Give me this. Do I want a bullet? Do I want morphine? Do I want a heavy dose of morphine? Not really, right at the moment. Oh, excuse me? What? There's something at the gate here? That's not what I expected to see. At all. Hey. Well. Mistress, close the shutters. Karmsky was found in the evening, pleasant for a walk.
An iron heart beats in bullets.
Right. Pull yourself together, Aaron. Nothing's been proven yet. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. This isn't a street. It's both a butcher and a predator. How grand. In the past, you would have died on the spot. You'd have sooner died on the spot than allow yourself to such theatrics in the presence of a superior. So, Leorovich's street does have effect on people. If nothing else, it makes them dramatic.
What? You made Heron walk the street that turns nightmares into reality?
Nothing of the sort. He volunteered.
Such zeal.
I never thought it'd be so horrific. My entire life is in ruins. Mr. Komsky, this isn't real, is it? Tell me it's a dream. How to determine whether or not it's a dream is not the purpose of our current experiment. All that remains is to examine the reality you find subjectively worst. Dankovsky, will you help us? You arrived a week before I did, after all. Tell me, was there a district in this city called the Spleen?
No, I checked the map a dozen times, I'm certain. There was, but I can't recall a single event there. No quarantine, no nothing.
You're an outsider, you're a guest. You don't know. You could have mixed it up, misheard, or someone could have lied to you. For all we know, besides, you're always mixing things up and forgetting. And for me, this is a disaster.
Aaron, you're clearly unwell. Sit down and take a few deep breaths.
This street has shown you your former secretary that, apparently, he spent his years believing in a district that never existed. Who cares what I believe? It's worse than that. I filed paperwork for that district on it. Invoices, contracts, scheduled tables. For years. Started back when I was with Booze Flat. How am I supposed to... Now?
You're serious? Your worst nightmare is messing up paperwork? Or something trivial? Just a place name? It is horror. Not in the fact itself, but reality seems to crumble and caused its effect Links grinding into dust. I can't share your terror, but I can sympathize. I can see your suffering.
I didn't expect you to understand. I've got a reputation. A service record. And now there's this huge, disgusting blot of ink on it. I don't know what's worse. Being taken for a thief who shipped goods to an imaginary place, or a scatterbrain like you. It's all worse.
You're a fortunate man, Hera. You can hide behind Layman's reputation for the real. Yeah, you can hide behind Layman's reputation for the real horror, the horror that this street exists. You're not yourself, as if. Well, thank you. I'm so scatterbrained. You're not yourself. As a physician, you're a fortunate man, Aaron.
How is anyone supposed to trust me with their affairs now? How am I supposed to look at myself in the mirror? And that's the problem, Tankovsky. Regrettably, Aaron is more concerned with his business reputation. But what matters is, what did the street do? Did it reveal the truth, tamper with his memories, tamper with his documents, planting a mistake? Or did it wipe out a whole district? I simply to punish him. District, simply to punish him.
Oh, I see. We broke the code a bit. You put another italic symbol in there, so now it's just italicized. Whoopsies. I imagine we can verify it, or at least try to.
By the station. There's the mall and the spleen. The spleen is close to the river, a tiny little district. Completely ordinary, almost invisible to trade or tailor shop at all. That's all. I requested leather from a shop there at the Bull Enterprise. So much leather. What a shame. Aaron, enough wailing. Let's proceed to the next stage. Review your records over the past 5 years and locate older maps. Interview citizens, particularly, suppose, the supporter residents of this imagined spleen, and those you struck deals with. We have a great deal of work ahead.
This is genuinely curious. Is there something to study there?
I remember times when we were open to the expansive. I remember a time when people were open and expansive, who narrowed you. The impossible stands before our very eyes, and instead of rushing to meet it, to comprehend it, to partake in it, they turn away. I'm pleased you share my zeal, Dankovsky. You're a proper scientist. A man of the impossible object must be studied.
Hang in there, Aaron. No matter how I judge your nightmare, I can see your suffering, and I'm sorry. I have no choice but to intervene. The street is open to all comers. Oh. spleen does sound familiar. Curious. Oh, is that a fucking mirror? Or a box? No, it's a box. Well, I'm definitely glad I came here, because that's interesting. All right, let's end the day. Where would the spleen be, huh? An impossible object made manifest. Lot of questions. Lot of questions. Let me review my decrees a little bit. Let's see. Curfew, pest control, disinfection, boat burial, medical rounds, food distribution. Quarantine, water training from Shabnak, social distancing, training release, folk remedies, appeasing the kin. Guess I never did get a... I guess it's not a decree I can do to stop it. Alright. Let's head outside and actually see what the fuck this play is. Hey, Ava. Let's go. What are we doing?
I knew from the start that he would never leave, that he'd stay with us forever. So we'd have to squeeze him in. He'd have to fit, to find a way to nest. I fell in love with him too, of course. He's the type I've been waiting for all my life. I saw it immediately. If anyone is to replace Simon, it's him. One fewer, it all felt more whole when there was the three of us.
3 is a beautiful number. 3 truths, 3 paths, 3 answers.
Yet now he's dead. Does it feel like a path chosen to you? It is an answer after all, in a way.
He fought death, not the sandpest. So perhaps it was his answer after all. He climbed right into death's den in search of answers.
Curious. But I'm not sure what to think of it. Very unsure as to what to think of it. Eva ain't here right now. Eva. You up here? Yep.
The day is over. The end draws ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed here.
I don't like the soldiers. No matter where they march towards death, even if it's their own.
I don't like them either.
The whole day, steppe people have been murmuring about the soldiers brought enough blood on their boots to turn the grass under the polyhedron red.
I gave the sample of blood to Barack. To tell the truth, I couldn't make out what it was.
I'm suddenly at peace. The steppe people believe that the entire world is threaded with lines and constellations in the sky. So the tendons and veins of the body. As long as you follow the lines, you never err. So I'm glad you and Barack are not at odds. Perhaps town has a chance for you to act together.
I never knew you were such an expert in steppe mythology. Are you saying I was following those lines when I was taking Barack the blood? I'm also hoping I didn't waste the sample. 100 amalgam. Alright. Well. Alright. Let's jump back one day. What are we to do? Yep. Camera, you good? Thank you. I don't want to redo anything. I think I have new things I need to do, so let's start the day. Good shit. Clara's dangerous. Let Kamsky lock her up. The bull is here for the last time? Hey.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone. Leave it alone.
Bakio looks sad. Tell me, does it hurt him when you take the samples?
I don't think so. How he handles the plague, though, I honestly can't tell. You think he's sad? Sluggish?
He seems to be. I wish we could take him outside, then graze a little, cheer him up, but he can't fit through doors.
A woman will come tomorrow and offer to take Bakio out.
And will she manage? Would that be, that would be wonderful.
No, Bakio will die. No, she will deceive you. She'll steal the bull and her gang will kill and eat him.
Poor Bakio.
Just don't give him to anyone, please. Otherwise he'll be eaten.
People must be utterly desperate.
Of course they're desperate.
You know, the autumn smells different. I couldn't understand why at first, and then I saw it. There are no apples at all. Not on the branches, not on the ground. Supply chains don't run around it. Don't run anymore, and people have picked everything clean. Even the unripe and rotten ones. So now it seems that it's time to gather other people's bulls.
Maybe I should issue a decree. Have food distributed in the streets. It won't be anything special, but it's certainly better than rotten apples and stolen bulls. I'll think about it.
That would be a kind deed. And all kind deeds not only matter because people are fed, they'll see kindness. That carries weight now. I won't give Bakio to anyone, don't worry. And perhaps no one will come for him, if there's food distributed.
Thank you, Eva. You know, I've grown fond of Bakio as well. Experimental group. Yes, I definitely do not want to warn him about... I definitely don't want to warn Kamsky about any sort of political action having against him. Hey, man, how you doing? Here's the teacher's caretaker. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, good shit. Okay. Let's mosey. I don't like Clara getting locked up. I know what she's capable of, but I just don't like it. But I also know if I do nothing, she's just going to wind up killing Laura. Sorry, I got an at, and I was like, oh. Apparently, Kie has started playing Deadlock. Nice. All right. Karmsky, here to talk to you about some stuff.
Some laws are unbreakable.
Anything else?
Those who break them will inevitably be punished for crimes against the logic of existence.
Nope, never mind. I won't trouble you.
What do you think will remain after you?
Bachelor,
And
you
after
know,
me?
I'm aware of why you were here.
Precisely.
Am I that predictable? Don't take it personally. Everyone is predictable. You've become because of the girl the townsfolk are calling the Changeling. How'd you know? It's my job to read people. I noticed yesterday how uneasy you were in Clara's presence. I understand you. I understand the feeling. I was meaning to seek your advice, esteemed Inquisitor. I believe Clara is dangerous. Alright, I've heard your assertion. Can I hear the arguments now?
She claims she can heal people with a touch. You said it yesterday.
I admit, Clara's person is unusual, as a person of very unusual qualities. She has something in common with impossible objects.
Oh, fuck. I believe she should be isolated. The sooner the better before she... Do you believe that's true?
I don't believe you've come here to discuss rumors about Clara with me. You need something from me.
Her laying hands on part practices are dangerous. She lays hands on the sick, and with these very hands, she spreads the sand pest from one patient. Nope. I believe she should be isolated, and sooner the better. That's what I've come to ask of you.
So you're asking me to take someone into custody because you don't like their treatment methods?
I'm not asking you to hang her, just isolate her for a time. Her treatment methods multiply the number of...
You're hiding something. I can see it. There are some obviously some variables in the equation you've forgotten to mention.
I've seen the future. Tomorrow the Changeling will kill Lara Ravel. She'll kill her by laying on hands, and I want to prevent it. Yeah, fuck it! What is it, esteemed Inquisitor? It's like you're at a loss for words.
Your words sound more like a joke, but your eyes are telling me your words aren't lying. Most unusual. I shouldn't be surprised. You and I are now in the cathedral that produces time. Be on your way, be it your way, Bachelor. I'll order Clara to be put in a cell. But there is a problem. All the cells in Town Hall are occupied now. One of them has to be vacated, since this is a request of yours. I suggest you should be the one who chooses to go free. Are you ready? In the first cell, we have Agitis Lov, murderer and a rapist. In the second one, Nico Vicker, a man behind the attempt of your life. Esteemed Bachelor, the third one is Margarita Talia, who has stolen a mirror from her neighbor. What's the catch with this one? There's no catch. Thievery is a crime. She stole a mirror yesterday. Who knows what she'll steal tomorrow? I don't believe you. There's always a catch. Then choose someone else, and Maria will remain in a cage. Set Nico Vidic free. If I'm to die by his hand, so be it. Do you really hate the idea of seeing Clara free so much that you're ready to let a man who's hunted you out just for that? As you wish. I hope this choice won't lead to some catastrophic consequences. And give the order immediately. I go to jail myself, but they keep letting me out and forcing me to fight the plague. Thank you. Powers that be. The Inquisition promised to take measures against the Changeling. Salvation. It's gratifying to know that nothing threatens Laura's life. She's a good person. Emergency command resources minus 300,000 on rest. Fucking what? Excuse me?
I have a few questions. Namely, what? And secondly, the fuck? Excuse me, I need to go and take a look at the fucking chart. Oh, that's... God... Damn. Okay. Alright. So... Let's see, you know what? Let's do... Let's do a few food distribution. Okay, so I still need day 9 active, so food distribution. Good shit. Okay, day 5. Okay, let's go back to day 1. Let's train some patrolmen. That'll give me 100 medicines, and it only costs me 10 patrolmen, so I can easily do that. I do want to train some orderlies. So if I can get some more orderlies out, that'll be good. But now I'm going to need to do something to stop the infection. And I can use the patrolman for that. And then on day 7... that raised the contagion enough, but let's do... let's do social distancing. All right, that should have helped me out for a lot. Like, wow, we got a lot, and then it's down to a little. All right, good shit, everybody. All right. Oh.
Never odd or even.
So, did you pass a decree to feed people in the streets after all? How good. I saw an apple fall outside the window. It managed to ripen before the hungry picked it.
You can hardly issue a decree compelling apples on the trees to obey, so that wasn't the one for me.
Of course, the trees won't heed decree orders. But the whole world is sensitive to intent. And if it approves, it answers with apples, for instance.
To me, the apples are no different than stories of the... That'd be nice. Anything for you. Selflessly delight Eva. I like it. Alright. So... now that that has happened... and the bowl thing is gone. The future has changed. Alright. And we should probably save that lady as well. Alright, back to day 9. Yeah, I think we should talk to Gregory before we talk to what's-her-face, because Yeah, probably better for me to talk to Gregory than her. So we'll restart the day with that. That sounds lovely. Return. From the Bull's perspective, today was the third day of observations. No one devoured him. I was wrong. I need to check how he's feeling. Where is he? Oh! He's in the hallway. I envy your calm, truly stoic. Thank you for enduring my experimentations all this time. Seems your fairy tale mother Bodo truly watches over you. If you're alive, what's your secret? Morning exercises and fresh hay each day. Just as I thought. Just as I thought, pity, I do not eat hay. Won't you tell me? Very well, I'll find it myself. One more sample from you, and I'll get the truth. I promise, when this is all over, I'll show you the starry sky. I love this cow. The bull's immune system is activated. The blood almost doesn't react to the sand plague, but how long will that immunity hold? Purity. Either I haven't found the consequences of the bull's temperament yet, or today he caused no new harm. The tests show a sharp decrease in the sand plague particles, as if he overcame the disease. But if the bull recovers completely, then we'll talk. Right, back it up to the cape. Yes. Right, can't leave that way. There's a bull blocking the door.
Boiling, crackling, screeching.
It's weird seeing Eva in just a stark white dress. Alright, let's go.
I'd rather not hear this.
It's a shame we now have to walk all the way around our door, but hey. What can you do?
Things are animated.
Let's see. So, 2 things today. It's the cape, and I also want to go and talk to General Block. I have not done that. Though, we still haven't figured out where the fuck the actual statue went. Hey, madam. What happened? Don't talk nonsense. Why would Gregory punish you? So perhaps someone hauled it off. Let's take a closer look anyway. Where's the... Oh, yeah, no, they're just... And that's just an arm. Hey, kids, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I shave my head off. Amazing. Savage Dungeons of Utopia. Look at these ideas of Utopia. I'll go back and take a look. Let's go and talk with the stone and then talk to Gregory. Hello, stone. Why is it doesn't you speak to me? Stone is warm, almost seems to whisper. I should inform the Canes. I spoke to the children, they said it walked off on its own. Tell the truth, I don't... What? I still don't understand what happens here. Dear lady, if none of us reaches the Cape, come find me in the still water if anything new comes up. Alright, let's actually go talk to Gregory this time. Because, dear God, Maria's a bitch. To put it lightly, Maria's just a bit of a bitch. Bit of one. Okay. I do, however, want to talk to you again.
If you look at the night sky from the roof of the Stillwater, you can see its true color.
What are you talking about? It'll be another day. I'm speedy! Alright, let's go. I should go and talk to Laura. Excuse me, I'm breaking this.
Stop staring.
Hey, Gregory.
Immortality is not what people imagine it to be. It's different. You cannot achieve it without dying.
Suppose a man plants a tree, years pass, it grows, withers, splinters, and collapses, killing a person. Is the one who planted it a murderer?
Is this one of your cases, or merely a thought exercise?
Do the two necessarily need to contradict each other? To make it easier, let's say it's only an exercise. And your answer will carry no consequences, and no punishment, even if you give me the wrong answer.
I think the man who planted the tree is not guilty of anything whatsoever. Wrong. Then there's a right one.
Any question can be answered wrongly, and are you really so averse to such dilemmas?
There is no dilemma. The question is absurd. The man who planted the tree bears no guilt. I think the person who planted the tree is unquestionably a murderer. I think the blame lies with whoever owns the land that the tree stands on. This is most likely the town authorities, who failed to watch their planting and let it become hazardous. And then when tragedy strikes, they go hunting for someone in the past.
A pity. A great pity you can't see the point. You're not in the mood. Burdened, preoccupied.
Gregory, I'm here for a reason. I came to tell you about Nita Kana's statue monument has vanished.
Is that so? Curious. Have you told anyone besides our family?
No, you're the first, aside from the rat who cleans the monuments.
She served our family for years.
She's terribly afraid to punish her.
So that's my reputation. Regrettable. Still, she has nothing to fear. I won't punish her. On the contrary, I'll have to protect her.
Protect her from what?
I request, Bachelor. Don't tell my niece Maria about the monument.
Why?
She's a passionate by nature. Symbols matter to her. She loved her mother fiercely and possesses of everything tied to Nina. And when she's angry and she's dangerous, very likely to act reckless. I don't want a woman who has served us faithfully for many years to suffer.
And you? Doesn't it trouble you that what's become of the monument?
It's only stone, and besides, a monument isn't a needle, and this town isn't a haystack. I'm sure things will become clear soon enough. There have been rumors for years of some among people of precious heirlooms and hidden it. Nonsense, of course.
And yet I still can't get the strange disappearance out of my head. Hooray! Witness protection. Gregory will protect the innocent servant from Maria's wrath. I told Gregory he believes people are more important than the stone and bears no ill will towards the statue's abductors. His relatives are unlikely to think the same. Curious, Gregory. Curious. Alright. I'm sure you were a district. Let's go have a word with General Block, then. Actually, yo, child, I have no nuts in my inventory. It just hit me, I never grabbed the shit out of the clock. There we go. I was about to ask the child for more stained glass, but then I was like, oh, wait, shit. Anyway, thank you, child. Interesting. Going and talking to her, huh? Alright. Let us mosey away upon our merry way. Justice shall be served this day. Oh, hey, Clara, how good to see... Clara, wait a minute, what the fuck are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in jail? Oh, wait a minute, wait. Speaking of... I do actually need to go and speak to Laura. See if she's alive. This is a very important thingy. Yoink that. Jesus, I got so many matches. Yup, shit. Oh, Laura! Freaky ass spawn. You're alive.
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A white? No, just the wind.
So nice of you to come here. I've been unwell since morning today. I almost decided to go to the hospital.
What's troubling you exactly?
It's so stifling as my chest, as if there's not enough space in there. And the anxiety is killing me. Today is the second night in a row I can't sleep. I don't know what to do with myself.
Maybe you've heard of Clara the Savirov's daughter? They say she heals people with just a touch. What's wrong? Have I confused you?
Why'd you ask about her?
I know she should have been here soon, but she won't come. She's been put in a prison cell in Town Hall.
She's been here yesterday, looked at me, told me she saw my pain, told me I had a coal in my chest and I needed to be pulled out. She said she returned today.
And this pain of yours, is it of a physical kind or emotional side? Is something burdening you?
I wish I knew. But this talk with Clara yesterday, she knew about the stifled feeling in my chest somehow. How could she know?
You probably, even if she did know, that's no reason to let her heal you by laying on hands.
Why does Savirov's daughter bother you so? You look like you're angry, but I can't understand if it's with me or her.
I'm just appealing to your common sense. Don't believe the fortune tellers. I'll spare you a lot of... It's nothing. I'm angry all the time. With myself, mostly. She's alive, and that's what matters. And I'll keep telling myself that. Alright, let's go over to this place. Hey, Clara, good to see you again. You fucking prison breaker. Freak of nature, prison break. Excuse me, hand, can you come? Thank you. Hooray! Is this the place where I can walk through rocks? Oh, they solidified the rocks! They fixed the bug! This is honestly a faster route. AKA, it doesn't lead me through crime fucking alley. So it's good enough for me. Go burn yourself. Yeah? Come on. Come on, Shabnak. I was worried the fire went out and she was going to actually eat me. Oh dear God, that was almost terrifying. Why am I here today? Loot! Ooh. Mourning. Yulia is in mourning. Common emotion for the town in recent days. Hey.
From any two vectors, you can add together a point.
Dankovsky, please just leave me alone.
Forgive me, did something upset you, Yulia?
I would not call it upset. Since you seem in the mood for polite conversation, answer me this. If you discover you had devoted your entire life to a cause that turned out to be utterly meaningless, hollow and futile, how would you act?
One of the Honorex, Yulia, I would think... Plenty of people at the Academy say the same thing about my Pathologic, the work of my life.
And how do you cope with that?
I went to the ends of the earth, studying an immortal man, and hoping to study an immortal man, and, well, you know how that went.
Yesterday, I walked along the street I designed in the atrium. I should have done it a long time ago, tested the creation on myself. Instead, I trusted Victor, told myself his assessment would be enough. And now I keep wondering. Perhaps I avoided it because I was afraid of what it would show about myself.
What did you see?
The street showed me who I really am, and what all my scientific research and practical achievements are worth. Nothing. They're worth nothing. I devoted so many years to emptiness. My career is a mistake.
The street is broken. It does not show the truth. It shows our greatest fear. And those are not the same thing.
No. It's not the street that's broken. It's me who is. The cause of the error lies in me. An author always leaves too much of themselves in a work. Their delusions, their irreparable flaws. How am I to continue my work knowing that I'm incapable of accidentally creating an abomination, a catastrophe? That such things can be born from me in spite of all my intentions.
I'm no engineer, but isn't it possible you're simply missing something in your calculations? Failing to see the whole picture? That doesn't mean your whole life's work is a mistake. I understand you perfectly, and lately I find myself more and more thinking of my own research was also a mistake, that I'm wasting my time.
Thank you, Dankovsky. I do not think so much of myself, but I'm grateful to you for, I don't know what, for trying to comfort me, perhaps.
Progress is always accompanied by mistakes and failures. We just need to acknowledge that and learn from those defeats.
The town is truly special. It strips away every illusion and shows us who we really are, without any embellishment. When the Canes told me to leave a week ago, I was shattered, lost, but now it feels almost as though they were right. I can't bear to bear the truth about myself that this town keeps throwing in my face.
One can always flee the town. If nothing is wrong, the train will be waiting for us tomorrow, and you'll be ready to leave. There'll be a seat for you. The road of progress is paved with doubts and arrows. It's painful, but we are yet to devise any other truly to understand the world. That's our only option.
And does that comfort you?
What choice do I have? Abandon everything and become a carpenter, perhaps. But that's it.
Are you serious? You would give up everything for a soothing plain of and piles of wood shavings under your feet? Though, there's something appealing in breaking your own fate. Should I become a carpenter too? At least, unlike you, I know how to build a city. City models. A start.
One can always flee the town. If nothing goes wrong, a train will be waiting for us tomorrow. If you truly are ready to leave, then there'll be a seat for you.
Are you serious, Dankowski? Are you going to leave?
I'm not certain myself, but I think in the end, it'll be better this way for everyone.
You're free to choose your own path, Dankowski. If you succeed, I'll wish you well on your journey. Sincerely, but for myself, I have other plans.
The scholar's path isn't just discovered secrets. It's mostly surviving and surviving after crushing defeats. Don't forget that. Yeah, they made sure that yesterday no one would prevent her from exploring the cursed street, and no one would help. Alas, I'm powerless to help Yulia. Hey again, Clara. Good to see you. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Last thing I need is a shabnak to the face. Happens more times than you'd like to admit, but hey. Shabnak's a shabnak, and we'll shabnak. I could, at the very least, stop myself from panicking so fucking much. Definitely save me from all my nonsense.
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
Let's go talk to Block. See what he's got for us. If anything. Morbidly curious. Let me see if I can talk to Clara down here.
You know, Dr. Mann, I do not know, I do know it was you who locked me in this cell with her. And I do know why, too, but, it won't work, see?
Who's her? As far as I know, you're alone in that cell.
You're trying to save the town, except you're not saving it. You're sentencing it. You're sentencing the whole town to death, and I'm the one saving it. Me. You're hindering me, Dr. Mann. You'll regret this.
Just curious. Do you know why I asked Kamsky to lock you up, right?
You're trying to save a single life, and you'll end up taking hundreds. The whole town will die. Make your choice, Dr. Mann. One life or hundreds.
Why is this choice coming up wherever you are? The one between life and death. What are you?
Time itself will punish you. Time will come and punish you for defying it.
You're speaking to me as if it was a living person that was going to knock on my door one day.
Knock, knock, bachelor, knock, knock.
Let it knock. I don't open my door to strange misters. How curious at that. How very, very curious at that. Excuse me, I'm here to rob the place. Block. There you are. Alexander Block. General Ashes. I've heard of the legendary commander before. Here in battles of Karsov forts, Lepin, and Nozov. In person, he was shorter and more tired than I was expecting. In order to purge the infected town with fire, the order to purge an infected town with fire was disgraceful and criminal, perhaps purposely so. Destroy Block. Everyone understood that.
A man like this can't command a regiment. If he wasn't such a wastrel, maybe.
And Ramoski and Ledverin, where are they? Stuck on the way. They'll be here by night, tomorrow. Bedlam. They were the ones carrying rifle crates, weren't they? What will we arm our soldiers with? Sticks. Well, some of the equipment came with the first squadron.
Block is in the house!
I was just meaning to ask you, sir, what kind of rounds are we handing to our soldiers? Live ones or blank ones?
Curious. I thought the railroad was blocked, but the engineers are coming now. Excuse me for interrupting.
You, who let you in? Who are you? Introduce yourself.
Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. I was in charge of the hospital and responsible for fighting the epidemic.
So what brings you to that town hall today, esteemed Bachelor?
We have supply troubles, General. There's a shortage of everything. Medicine, volunteers, water even. I thought maybe the army could have offered us some assistance.
Look at this, Devson. We've only just got off the train less than an hour ago, and I think here's our first petitioner already. Apologies, we have absolutely no time for you today. You can see this mess for yourself. Come back tomorrow. We'll discuss everything. I'll give my word.
Tomorrow it is, then. Fuel collection for bonfires. Send guards to confiscate wood piles from the... Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else, Dankovsky?
This morning they found a soldier's corpse underneath the polyhedron.
Devson, do you know anything about the soldier? Soldier's death underneath the so-called polyhedron. Not at all, Your Excellency. Then here's my question. Why do you, Dankovsky, seem better informed about my men than my own soldiers?
Your officers are trying to bury this. They're afraid of a word of a comrade's death will spark unrest amongst the soldiers.
So, you've held up a mirror to me, then this is the sort of general I am. My officers fear rumors and unrest more than they fear my wrath. And you? Why have you gone quiet, Desvin? I have no knowledge of the soldier's death, Your Excellency. I cannot fathom what the goals of this esteemed physician, nor why he circulates slander among the corps.
You're an intelligent man, General. Why would I invent a dead soldier?
If I believe you, I'm admitting I harbor doubt in my officers. If I do not, and you prove right, I'll become the very thing I have always condemned. A thick-skulled army blockhead.
And that's the dilemma you must settle your own. I cannot help you there. I fear you stand closer to the second, if, at this moment, General. I cannot help you there.
No, I cannot disregard your report. The death of a soldier is a loss, not only to headcount, but what do you know of it? What do you know of what happened, Dankovsky? The dead man is Private Kashkin. Very well, thank you. The armor will open its own inquiry and act to ensure the safety sound. Soldier dies in combat. It may mean the civilian population is at even greater risk. Any immediate orders, Your Excellency? We must reinforce the corridors between districts immediately. Begin in the local patrolmen, both for practical reasons and for diplomatic ones. We must not set ourselves against the town. People must see that we are ready to cooperate. Your words about cooperation give me hope that in investigating the soldier's death, you won't worsen relations with the townspeople. The patrolmen and the army must work together. Good of you that you understand, Yankovsky. I'm not sure the town has enough patrolmen to spare, though. Then we'll find those who are not. We'll have to reallocate resources. I need not instruct you. If the situation is so volatile that a soldier is dead, the only sensible course of action is to throw every resource we have at restoring order. You're right, General. Report to command. I had to report to General Tell Block about the atrocities committed against a soldier. I must not lie. And I actually told him. Concealing the truth, though, won't lead to trusting relationship. Must not lie. And I actually told him. Concealing... Yep. -5 patrolmen. Well, that's fine. We actively have... We have the emergency command resource to tell him, so good shit. Good on us. Hooray! Alright. Let's go do our fucking job. We are a doctor, after all. Let's go trade these nuts away to see if they were actively also missing anything in... I don't think we are. Because the little thing this shows that we haven't... Usually there's a little blurb at the top of the map screen that says if we still have something to look at. Don't need any bullets. Okay. Nope, nothing. Alright. And in that case, let's go. Alright, time to go do my fucking job as soon as I rob these people. Robbing people is very useful. I have so many nuts. Dear God, I have so many fucking... Well, good to know the army's doing its job. Kind of. More or less doing its job. That is the fucking goal. Alright. Alright, so General Block's good to go. He's gonna spend the time investigating it. But he shouldn't be smart enough to put the 2 and 2 together that it was the kids that did it. Hi, Clara. Good to see you're still in 2 places at once.
It's afraid of fire and salt?
Dankovsky, you scare me sometimes. Okay, dear God, I'm discarding these. I do not need 20
fucking matches. You know, I'll use one just for fun. See? It's fun. I did it. All right, let's get to work. Oh, I am curious now. Mark Kamsky, Alexander Block, and one more. Honestly, I'm still doing pretty damn well if the only two people that died are the Sabarovs. Let's see. Because, yeah, I think we're only missing one person. And it's that mysterious fucking lady. So we've technically... Alright. Yo, what's good,
Neither
little?
snow, nor pain, nor heat, nor gloom of night.
The military was supposed to bring...
Oh, you got a crack in your glasses, buddy. When'd that happen?
The military was supposed to bring order, but it looks like it increased disorder by my calculations. Well, we have 3.5 patients here to see you.
What do you mean 3.5?
First one goes by Patchwork. He's not a patient. He's here on some documents, so we need to process his request. There are 3 patients here by procedure. Arstic, a student, Saka, man and her bride, and Dodo, an army sergeant.
Did you say dropping files off when they arrive? What are the sergeant's complaints?
Chronicle military drills. Forgive the poor sense of humor, Doctor. Sergeant Dodo was sent here by a senior officer who suspected he might have the plague. Kudos to them. The sergeant waited out the required number of hours and showed resistance to the pest. He is good for making the vaccine.
Oh, okay. What does Patchwork need? What kind of documents?
I don't quite understand, to be honest. He's very nervous, requested a private conversation with you.
An herb bride? Don't tell me I'll have to survive another interview in steppe language. That complicates diagnoses so much.
She was rescued from a boarding house. The inside was full of corpses. Everyone died from the sandpest except her. How'd she end up there, I wonder?
So the person a student? I thought you didn't have a university here.
This is how he introduced himself, a student. Being diligent man, I wrote it down. The orderlies found him in an infected district, stone drunk. They mistook him for a corpse, and they were just about to throw him under the pyre when Ersa woke up. Just like one of those horror movie pictures are all the rage now.
Thank you. I have more cut out for me and 3.5 patients.
Oh boy. Oh biggity boy.
All right, usual left to right.
Beg your pardon. Where can I procure papers?
What papers? Do you need a prescription?
Holy fuck, man.
Fever, huh? Okay, we'll do that. Fever, and your eyes are also red. Red as fuck. Jesus.
You see, I need papers confirming that me and my children aren't sick. You're Dr. Dankowski, aren't you? Well, could you give me those?
How do you know you weren't sick?
I mean, I feel great. And so the kids, will you give me the papers?
I'm glad for you, but feeling good doesn't make you healthy.
Please understand, I need to get my children out of town. Military said they could evacuate us from this nightmare, but they requested a health certificate from a competent authority.
The Army stays true to its form. Now they're evacuating people without running it by the hospital. Huh, that's a first. No one so far approached me with a request like this. I think you're omitting some details.
I just want to save my children while they're still alive. While I'm alive, I wouldn't want to grasp an opportunity to leave. we've been examined. They've been tested. We've got no sandpest, but the Corden gods have still turned us back.
No, something's amiss here. Little lack of. Come here, and please, come here, please. Did this gentleman test negative for sandpest? He isn't our patient, is he?
Pigeons for some, ring doves for others.
Oh, everyone's a patient at this hospital, including ourselves. No, Mr. Dankowski, Citizen Patchwork is, and his on-average children have no traces of sandpest in their test results. This is very much confirmed. However, how do I put it?
Go on, little.
I mean, the patient is feverish, as you can quite plainly see. The orderly also said to put a note about his skin in the patient chart. I think that's why the military are reluctant.
Oh, damn this bureaucracy. Enough with your power trip. If we don't have the sandpest, then let us out. Who cares with the fever? Maybe it's because I'm nervous with all things going on. You don't need an infection to drop dead.
Thank you for clarifying, little. And you, dear sir, should have mentioned that the military had good reason for questioning your health.
Oh, why can't you understand that I have children? This isn't about me. I just have to get them out. I'm begging you. Issue the papers. Don't let us die in here.
You have to get your children out, and I have to make sure you don't pose a danger to other people and to yourself. Let's start with the examination.
Oh, I ain't got the sandpest. Why can't there be enough for you people? What else do you want to find? You cruel, heartless fiends.
Dangerous infections aren't limited to sandpest. Get behind the screen. This is your only chance of getting those papers.
Jesus!
He swore he was healthy, with such spots on his skin. Well, he's got the measles. Yep. He has the measles. But I will check everything just to be safe. Jesus Christ. Hands are spotty too. No one in the military suspected something. Yeah, I can't very well let him leave like this. Legs are fine. No, they're not. No, he couldn't have missed this, could he? So why lie? Alright, talk to me.
No, you give me the paper.
No, you are clearly not. You'll have to answer some questions.
I will. It's not like I have much choice. Whether it takes to get your permission to evacuate.
Your eyes are inflamed. You have red spots all over you. That's not something you could have missed, and yet you insist you're healthy.
Oh, you mean it's right? Just an allergy, Doctor. Nothing unusual.
Your eyes are inflamed. How do you explain that?
Oh, it's the thoughtless explanation. All the sleepless nights. Thinking about how to save my kids.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, you have measles.
No, you let me have those papers. I'm clearly fine.
No, you are clearly not. You still have to answer my questions. I need to consider my decision. Oh, hey.
Where's our dad? Well, we've lost him, Motley and I. When will you let us go? Daddy said it won't take a minute, and it's been so many minutes.
You also have the measles. Your dad has lied to you. I'll let you go back as soon as I make sure he's healthy.
He's healthy.
You all have measles.
And he always will be. It's because he's our dad.
What about you, Molly? Why are you crying? Do you miss your daddy so bad?
Her throat's very sore. She can barely walk. And it says mine, so is mine. But big brothers never cry.
I didn't even cry when my mom died. Now give us back our dad.
There you say. And your faces are covered with the same red spots that got all over them. I see how it is with your dad. Aha. Okay. Okay, kid. Patchwork? Your kids have followed you to the hospital.
Oh, poor thing. Didn't see them stir your heartstrings a little.
Patchwork, as a fellow human, I understand you. I had to mark your symptoms, and my pencil faltered. After all, you've been lying to me. As a fellow human, I understand you, but as a doctor, I need to clarify some details.
Have you no heart? We're not people to you. We're patient shots.
Your children have red spots on their face, same as you have all over your body, and yet you insist you're all healthy?
I told you, doctor, it's an allergy. Runs in our family. Are you saying these things don't happen?
And what are the three of you awfully allergic to?
To chocolate. As soon as we eat one piece, we break out in sports.
Okay. When did you eat it? What kind of chocolate? Where'd you buy it? What was the cost per bar? How long did it take until the allergy manifests? Give me the details.
What is this, interrogation?
Your children have red eyes, and so do you.
You think you're too small to understand anything, but you think they have nothing to cry about?
Your son says that he never cries. Your statements don't seem to match.
Oh, we should put on a brave face. He's such a proud little boy.
Listen, you are clearly unwell, and your children have this identical symptoms. I'm also certain that your throat feels awfully sore, same as theirs. Are you sure you don't want to tell me something? Then I'll be able to treat them?
Fine, have it your way. My daughter Molly was playing with other kids in the street, and so she must have caught something. Everyone in our family broke out in spots. We've got a sore throat, headache, and fever too, but it's not the plague.
It's not, but you said yourself. Your daughter caught it on the street and infected your son. The disease is contagious, and you know it. Symptoms like these, and you've decided to leave the town to make contact with other people? With the military? It's contagious, and you know it.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not about me, it's about the children. I'm begging you. Give us the paper so we can save ourselves.
This is reckless, but in much different amounts of words. This is reckless. You might get worse on the road with no one to provide you proper care, or they will see you as a sandpest carrier and won't look further. Then, what happens to your children?
I'm willing to risk it, doctor. I'll hide. I'll lie about the allergy. Whatever it takes to keep my kids safe, away from the sandpest.
No, you aren't getting permission to leave the town. You'll infect other people, albeit not with the sandpest. You also ruin my reputation with the army. Children are healthy, and another one prescribing treatment. But if you follow it, your children will recover and won't become... No. No. You do not leave the town. I'm not opening this up. I have a fucking Hippocratic oath, goddammit. I am not letting these fuckers do this shit. Camera, I'm gonna need you to... Where's my... There we go, fucking... my head. Fateful decision. Alright. Anyway. It's getting awfully fucking crowded up here on the stage.
Oh, what good will it do to keep me here? This place is stuffy, cramped, and hectic.
Aristark, correct? I'm Daniel Dankovsky, your doctor. Haven't you been informed yet? You've been diagnosed with sandpest. I'm sorry, but you'll have to stay at the hospital.
I prefer the morgue in that case. Can you arrange that? He's quiet there.
I wholeheartedly agree with your assessment that the morgue is a peel, but neither you or I have a ticket there just yet.
Oh, that's a great pity. No deliverance for me. Seems like must keep enduring mediocrity and dullness.
Are you a fucking theater hand or something? Who are you calling that? Ordinary townsfolk? Aren't you getting a bit carried away?
The townsfolk, it's a very loathsome city. Perhaps you as well, if you care about preserving and multiplying the great unwashed. We're definitely not comrades.
Let me give you a dose of reality. Dissatisfaction with the world can cause an illness. When the body suffers, the mind looks for ways to lash out.
Think what you will. I haven't time to cast pearls before swine. Once I came here, all of the Luxley to appeal from under Peter Stomatin. And what do I find here?
Ah, you're fucking Peter's nuts.
Same old people building cages while they talk of dreams. The only thing worth something here is the polyhedron.
I also haven't time to waste on empty chatter. You're an architect. Have you been, I haven't heard Peter taking on any apprentices.
Well, you know, he has to talk to someone. A person has at least some spark of talent or aspirations. He chose me out of many others. Creators understand each other. They're on a level ordinary people could never hope to reach.
Alright, you're special, but talented people fall ill too. Let's see what your complaints are.
My complaints are no longer a matter. I told you, just send me to the morgue. Let that be the end of it.
You barely escaped your fate, and the orderlies found you in an infected district, and you were sorted with the corpses until you stirred. What were you doing there? Nausea, huh? Alcoholic. Nausea. Your church mentions nausea. Do you feel sick?
I suppose, but it's nothing. Just a hangover.
Are you sure? What were you drinking the night before? It's just a question.
Everything that can be Ford, Twirine, vodka, God knows what else. Do you really care about such trifles? How much longer will this go on? It seems you're just as mediocre as those you're trying to save.
Maybe made a lot. Let's have some, let's see what a homo specialist look like, shall we? Please disrobe and hold behind the screen for examination. Oh my God! Is it just me or is weight loss? Has he lost weight recently? An alarming sign. Bumped himself while drunk, or should I count it as a symptom? Okay, well. Let's get rid of nausea and vomiting for now. Let's also look at ulcers. Ulcers and lack of appetite are not okay. And neither is dystrophy. Okay. It's not ulcers. There we go. That's it. Ichthyosis. Okay. Back. Jesus. Bruises again. Was he beaten? Vascular psychology? He's got some yellowing going on there. Arms. Nothing. Some bruising. Incredible number of bruises, especially for a man of the arts. Number of bruises, especially for a man of the arts. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, let's have a conversation with you. Maybe not. You'll have to answer the questions.
Rumors said you were a genius. Well, that's never true in this town.
You look lethargic. It's not surprising, given the circumstances of your arrival in the hospital, but still, tell me. Have you noticed your energy levels decline in recent days?
The whole town's in decline. It shrouds me, it shrouds everyone. Sparks, inspiration are so rare here, and they're so criminally fast.
Lovely. Oh, this guy's an asshat. Okay. Are you saying that you've grown used to feeling exhausted?
Well, how do you feel here? This place drains everyone.
I keep thinking about your nausea. You say it's a hangover, but what do you usually eat?
I forget to when the inspiration strikes, and the food in this wretched town is pure poison. Meat, offal, dried curd balls, more meat pie, and even that comes from animal fat. Yuck. The only decent food served is at Stamanton's pub, since they used recipes from the capital. I used to go there quite often.
Used to, so you no longer do?
I think you're just a gossip. What does my carousing pubs have to do with my healthcare?
Everything. I'm identifying recent contacts and therefore potential individuals with the same diagnosis. Take your nausea, for example. If it resulted in poisoning from the pub, I need to inspect the pub.
Oh, this is pointless, tedious scrabbling, like the building houses instead of masterpieces of engineering. Thought like the polyhedron. Don't you find it rather petty yourselves?
Why have you become so emaciated?
I have just a knobbly thin appearance. Have you ever noticed who creates beauty of delicate bone structure? Alas, artists are part of the ecosystem of beauty.
There's slenderness and then there's dystrophy, which I'm trying to determine which of the two that is.
Are you jealous? You could stand to lose a bit of weight. Your waists are like that of a laborer. I'd expect of a scientist to be more bold ideas. Fine.
I'll spare you the mediocrity. Wait here, Arkeson. Okay. Chronic infectious disease, mainly people with weakened immunity systems, smokers, and drug addicts. Chronic infectious disease, mainly prevalent in countries with low living standards, where it takes a high mortality rate. This is caused by primarily affects the lungs and transmitted through coughing. Initially, patients complain about muscle weakness, weight loss, cough, and night fever, often among symptoms, dry skinness. Okay. Serpent syndrome. Infectious disease resulting from the skin infections caused by fungus, malnutrition people, malignants, and step folk. Caused by pathogen. The fungus is typical in the eastern and southern provinces, capable of empire in the north. Okay. These Niconos are infected. I think it might be serpent syndrome. Okay. Let's say it's serpent syndrome for now. But with that, let's go trigger a save and then we can call it for the day. Hello, Clara. Good to see you. Excuse me, I have nothing to drink to increase my rage, but I can kick a can!
Boiling, cracking, screeching.
Good shit, Dankovsky. Alright. Wow, all three of you spawned right there! Alright, we're just gonna go down here. Trigger a save. And that should be all for today. Because I myself am getting hungry. Oh boy, this is quite a... Well, I'm glad this day wasn't so terrible, but Jesus Christ. It's good the Block is in town. What we do with this information is anyone's guess, but it's good the Block is in town. Oh boy. Well, with that being said, I hope you all have had a fantastic day. I will, of course, be heading out for now, because I am quite hungry, and I could use a snack. Let's see, is there anybody on YouTube that I can throw you at? Alright. Well, let's go see. Who's online on Twitch? I have opened 2 Twitch tabs. Let's see. Moot. Alright. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thanks again for coming by, and I will see you all tomorrow. And yes, I will see you all then. Have a good night, everybody, and yeah, bye for now. I'm very, very hungry. I need to snack. Time to eat. Bye-bye.